Okay. Yeah, this is what I get for changing things around, right? Okay. Yeah, this is what I get for changing things around, right? Okay, let's see. Let's see if that works. Hopefully it does. Because if it doesn't, I don't know what will. Alright, that sounds great. Alright, welcome to the stream. Hey, we're back. Okay. So, yeah, so as I was saying, I changed a couple things around. Of course, as always, I've got to change some things around so that way it makes my life more difficult um, instead of less difficult, right? Playing a little hooky from work, so I figured I would play a little pinball. So, hey, if you have any questions about the game, about pinball in general, let me know. I love talking pinball, adore it with all my heart and being. If yeah, like I said, so if you're kind of new to pinball, you don't know a lot about it. Let me know if you've got questions about this particular machine. Let me know. Um, and today, let's see. Let's try. Let's go for. Let's battle the Wicked Witch. Kind of see where that takes us. And I kind of made some of the settings a little tougher on this machine since I last battled the Wicked Witch. So who knows? Hopefully we'll get something cool, rocking and rolling, right? So one more time, I'm gonna double check to make sure that everything's looking okay. All right, that looks great. All right. So first thing I like to do, and so the main thing with Battle of the Wicked Witch is you have to start Emerald City Multi-Ball, which you lock balls at the ramp. You have to start Rescue Multi-Ball, where you're qualifying that with the monkey targets, which are just below the upper playfield there, and also your spelling Rescue, RESCUE, in the upper playfield up there. And then hitting it into the doors, which are by that big arrow there. So you start those two multi-balls. You also need to start one Munchkin mode, and you need to start Fireball Frenzy. So the way that I like to start is by lighting my winged monkey. So there's two targets that are just that are blue over here. So I have to hit those two targets to light the first lock for my rescue multi-ball. So I like to hard plunge around, hopefully go all the way around. Hopefully, there we go. Hopefully the pop bumpers typically kind of help you out with that. That's why we invented ball safe. Hey, how's it going, everybody? So in case you missed it, I decided to play hooky from work. Actually, no, I'm working. I'm working this weekend. So it was like I figured I'd just work half day today. You know, don't work too hard, right? Otherwise, you will you'll regret it. Very few people regret playing pinball. They don't say, "Oh man, I was playing too much pinball." But plenty of people say, "Oh man, I missed life. I was working too much." So I figured, well, heck, let's play some pinball, which is a thing you will never regret. Tater salad. I can't remember if I've seen you in the chat before. If I haven't, and you're not following along, do me a favor, hit that follow button. I appreciate it very much. It helps me know that people care about me listening to me ramble, and all that. Oh, hey Kevin, when I read your chat, I thought it said great job, but it says get a job. I have a job. I don't want it. All right. So the second thing we're going to go for now that we've locked our ball is our which hurry ups, which I somehow neglected to start the one I wanted. So one thing, yeah, hey buddy, how's it going? Hey, you're just jealous, my friend, that I have the freedom of, doing as I please. I do what I want. So what the one thing I like about pinball, seeing some delay on your player cam. Table looks good though. So okay. Right. You know what? Let me delay that a little bit. Yeah, all the delays are like different. Let me so my mouth isn't matching up. Yeah, let me lock this ball. Let's try two things. All right, let's see if that. Let me know. Well, thank you for trying. I am using OBS, but here's the thing: it's not OBS's fault. It's actually my fault because I've got so many different inputs. So my player cam is coming through the computer. It's just the regular webcam. My score cam right here. My score cam is where all the audio. So all the audio gets routed through the score cam because it's a bigger camera and it's got XLR inputs. And then I've got my overhead cam running through a different. So I have it running through different methods. The secondary camera, which I've been having trouble because it crashes. The secondary camera and the playfield cam all run through a Blackmagic encoder, and then the score cam is actually just running through FireWire. It's kind of just plugged directly in. And so because I have to bring it in through, I have to bring that in through Cam Twist, it adds delay in, and so I have to like kind of re-time out everything. So let me know, now that I've talked all this time, let me know if my player cam is looking any better. If it's not, so basically I took the delay off, so maybe that helped. I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard because you know what? I'll just pull up my phone and it's hard to see when you're out of sync. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. I'm gonna do this. All right, so that is super delayed. All right, let's try this one. Okay. Hey, that's pretty good. That's about as good as I'm gonna get it. All right. Hey, I appreciate you helping me out. I'm sure you're supposed to be working. Yeah, it's pretty close. It's pretty. I hobbled so many different things together because basically I was just borrowing things that we're not using at work. Yeah, yeah. So I just hobbled everything together that we're not using at work that I could, possibly do. Speaking of which, when you're not at work and you're the production manager and you say, fend for yourselves, they don't actually listen to that. All right, so let's do a witch skill shot. No, almost. One more. Nope. Come on. I think I did it. Alright, let's see if we can start rescue multi-ball. Still getting to this upper playfield definitely has a different handling than the Swords of Fury. Different bounce, and so I'm so used to it that it's still trying to get used to it, basically. The different bounces, but ow! So, last night's stream, why I was so enthralled, or I guess I was so inspired to stream as soon as I could, was because last night Lethal Frag stopped in the stream and invited me to the Pinball Wizards. Now, obviously, anybody who streams pinball can be invited, but I still thought it was cool of him to personally invite me. That's how cool I am. Personally invite from Lethal Frag himself. Whoa! Wah! One shot. It's never just one shot. That's where they get you. Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! Hello! Hey, the gang is here. Good Lord. I need to start streaming in the afternoon. I need to start day drinking and day streaming. Those are the two things I need to start doing more of, because this is successful. Good Lord. You don't have the power to control my ball. I agree. I'll get you all in good time. Pesky child. Oh, splendid. If you can't take the heat, get out of the pinball game. Curse it. You're a pretty good Lord. Fire at will. That was fun. I feel like, so the biggest thing that I'm doing is like kind of adjusting my time schedule, because I'm just looking at what times are more popular or more effective, and I found that doing a Sunday morning stream, and then doing like a Wednesday earlier, um, and then here, a Thursday lunchtime stream seems to be pretty effective. We're not doing terribly. The hard part is that people that I work with. So the people in my office knew that I was taking a half day because I'm working this weekend, but I did not inform any of the other offices that I was taking a half day. So I was hesitant to tweet anything out, or put anything on Instagram, because I have a lot of coworkers who follow me on there, and I didn't want to have to explain myself why I was playing pinball instead of working. So.
Not scared, huh?
All right. Full plunge around. Fail.
Oh, well played. Oh, Prepare that projectile like pinball pugilist. Make haste, child. You gotta hand it to the witch. She splurges on uniforms.
And that's the thing. I wasn't going to necessarily explain myself anyways, so. No.
Put 'em on.
Yeah, I definitely want to try to, I don't know, I want to try to find a time that works best for everybody. It's, I'll say that evenings now are like getting hard for me. So I feel like Saturday and Sunday mornings may become my new times. I don't know, we'll see. I am not stuck on any. So if anybody is new to the stream, do me a favor, hit that follow button. Let me know you're interested in watching me flail around playing the best sport in the world. Now that the Indians have lost the World Series. You're welcome. All right, what do we got? What were we gonna do again? Oh yeah, melt the Wicked Witch. How? My skill is not plunging a ball after lock. That is for sure. So Kevin, if you're still in the chat, out of curiosity, what are your thoughts on the new Papa format going to a pump and up style? You know, at first I was a little, I was a little worried at first, but for me, I feel like it's gonna be, it's not gonna be too bad. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I'm in D division anyways, as you can see.
I don't like things that go bump in the night. They're coming from everywhere.
I'm gonna put my James Brown cape on. So that way it can be more dramatic when
That's one spooky shot.
when I get in a multi-ball, I just throw it off or something. Almost broke something.
Repel that projectile, my pinball fugitive.
Shoot the last.
Time is effective. The orbit.
See if I get that back. Am I gonna get back? I did. Good. So, most of the multi-balls have a pretty cool ball save mode.
And you, careful. Watch the right. Shoot the last. Stand back. You're there. Find speed for a hop.
Speaking of no-hold flippers, it really throws me off my game. There is no stopping the ball. Come on, come on. All right, we're back. Ah, instant drain.
One shot.
Hurry up! Hurry!
No.
Toto! Oh my! Hurry up!
Yeah, the no-hold flippers, reverse flippers, all those are. It really changes. It's nice because it's you know, it takes a mode and it really makes it different each time because, you know, playing a multi-ball with no-hold flippers or lights out, or lights on, playing now the reverse flippers is only one multi. That's only when you get into flipper frenzy, so it's only one multi-ball. But all the other flipper tricks are a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Whoops.
The rainbow holds many riches. Not so fast! Not so fast!
Won't you take me with you?
once. That left flipper to the lock. There we go. It's a little later than it feels. Should. Seems. A little later than it seems. Alright. Alright, and steps up. Waiting for the serve. Here the ball is served now. Shallow plunge. Hit the ball. Miss miserably.
I'm just biding my time. I'm the pretty sister. Here's a beautiful brick wall. You crossed the wrong width. I'm just biding my time.
Yeah. Yeah, the Emerald City, I was kind of back and forth. My wife's favorite color is red, and I kind of liked the way that the ruby red looked, but you gotta admit, my goodness, like, a wood apron is, I think, you know, I mean, the biggest difference between the two is the wooden apron. You know, when you look at, like, both are powder-coated rails and all that, and that's fine. But the wood apron is definitely like a very, you know, high-class kind of thing. And I also feel like the 75th, the ruby red topper, you know, it's kind of cool, but I don't know. The quality is not, the quality doesn't necessarily, like, draw me in. So yeah, I think the Emerald City is the way to go. Only 1,000 of them, if you're lucky. And I think there might be some down under models that you can get that have some of the same features, but we can play a real game here. I've been playing. This is like, it's like the old days with playing Lord of the Rings and like just having the most terrible game ever every time. There we go. All right. So, Emerald City Multi-Ball is similar to, I'd say, Fellowship, where you're collecting members and then getting them across the bridge. In this case, I'm collecting members and then kind of like getting them, then going into the throne room, and then actually collecting the award. All right, so we've got no hold flippers on, which, you know, like I was saying before, really like changes the way you play. I keep wanting to cradle a ball, and it's just not possible. So I mean, you have to be. It makes every shot an on-the-fly shot for sure. But what's nice about it is that it does double your points. So I think I need to get it into the throne room. There we go.
And the beneficent heart has every intention of granting your request. Be resourceful with your spelling, child.
Okay, we need to. Ah! Oh, that was a close one. Right in. So this is a fun mode. It's a ball save mode. You basically have to complete all of the tasks in the time you're given. I have not had a lot of success with this mode since changing the rules back to factory. It's a pretty involved one, pretty involved mode. So. Let's see if we can start a Munchkin mode. There's some pretty good points in the Munchkin mode. Yeah. Yeah, they're fun. The Toto one definitely is a little easier. But they're, it's fun because I don't know. I mean,
That's the plan.
I think that for a player who isn't great, it gives you an opportunity to play a little bit more, feel like you're getting a little bit more for your money. And for a player who is good, it allows you to, just keep playing. For me, though, just go right down the drain.
Give me a hug?
The rainbow holds many riches. That wasn't a fair fight.
So we are going to try to start Fireball Frenzy. This next plunge. Okay. So basically in Fireball Frenzy, I need to hit only the blue shots. If I hit any of the orange shots, it represents like throwing a fireball at the scarecrow. And I think if you get like 3 or 4 fireballs thrown at you, you catch on fire, and then the mode's over. So it's kind of fun because it rewards accuracy, and then every now and again. I can't remember if it's the pops or I think if you hit the witch, it changes where the shot is. Not doing great. But that's okay, because we're staying alive.
Looks like there's Twister coming. Better shoot the rat.
Nope. So it's tricky. If you start this mode with a crystal ball mode, like lights out, lights on, or for that matter, if you start it in a multi-ball, it is really hard to finish. I got that shot, but obviously it didn't want to count it. Monkeys!
Five, when a king
Of the forest. Hella Hard Pinball, thanks for the host. I appreciate it. I think I'm being hosted by you, at least that's what. Refreshing the page. At least I was hosted at one point in time, right? Alright, let's play another game. We got too many people watching. Hey, if you're watching on Hella Heart Pinball page, head over to hey, thank you so much, buddy. If you like what I do, hit that follow button, let me know you're interested, and yeah, man. Alright, let's play some pinball. Gosh. Stop screwing around, right? It's a good thing I took some personal time, right? Yeah, alright. Oh, gosh. Come on.
Frank, huh?
There we go. Alright, we're back. Okay, so there are a couple skill shots. The one that I like to go for is a short plunge, mid flipper, and hit the witch. Hello! Hey, we got a new follow. Running Man 1979. Tak. Tusen tak for the follow. And so all right, so back to the skill shots, and then we'll speak some Norwegian. Okay, so the skill shot I like to do is a soft plunge and hit the witch. What's nice about that is that you immediately start a witch hurry up, and then you have 2 more shots. So you basically kind of save like 1 to 2 shots on that one. So that's nice, and you get some points. It is an amazing game. So that's probably the most lucrative because it starts the hurry up, and then you can keep cashing in the points on that particular hurry up. So that's one. And I think it gives you like 7,000 points for the it gives you 7,000 points for that hurry up. Then the other one you can do the same thing, soft plunge it, and then hit it into right here by the forest, the haunted forest. There's a target back here. You can hit that. I think that's like 5,000. That's not too bad. A third one you can hard plunge, or you can mid plunge it, and there's a blinking light on the lanes. If you can plunge it into that light, and you can't change it. You can't change where that light is blinking. So if you can plunge in that lane, you instantly get a bonus multiplier. Now, so those are the official skill shots. The official skill shots are the witch, the forest, and then the lanes. So those are official ones. But what I like to do when I'm first starting out is I like to hard plunge all the way around, get it into the haunted forest, because there's 2 targets where these blue little triangles are. I like to plunge around there because that lights your lock for rescue multi-ball. So, yeah. Did I answer your question? I hope it did. Skill shots. Yeah. So those are the 3 official and then the 1 unofficial skill shot is so one. What's interesting is that 2 of the skill shots involve the forest. 1 is short plunging and 1 is long plunging. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to long plunge it around. And there we go. So what that did by long plunging it, I got it into the pops, and then the pops kept hitting it into those 2 targets until it had hit both of them. So, yep, there you go. So now I have in the way back, you can see that yellow arrow that's flashing. If I hit it all the way around, either orbit, let's see if I can do it from this orbit. Okay, so I hit it all the way around the orbit. So the monkey, what you guys can't see is the monkey came down and it's picking up the ball and it's basically capturing Dorothy. So it's got Dorothy captured up there. So now that is my first ball. My first ball is locked for Rescue Multi-Ball. Now Rescue Multi-Ball can be up to 4 balls or 5 balls maybe. But typically I only play it as a 2-ball multi-ball. When I get up into the upper playfield, I can kind of go over this a little bit more. But basically, if I spell rescue, and then instead of bashing the door down, if I hit the search loop, and the search loop is that little arrow that's way at the top, instead of the big arrow that's over to the left, if I hit it up that, when it's turned yellow, I will lock an additional ball for Rescue Multi-Ball. Yeah, this game is so much fun. It's like 10 games in one. I love it. I adore it so much. Here, I'm going to bump this down so I can see everybody's names. Okay, so that's one. That's one kind of technique. And then there's also Emerald City Multi-Ball. There are Crystal Ball modes. There are Haunted Forest modes. I mean, there are like, gosh. Sometime I'm going to do like a full walkthrough of everything there is to do here, because you also have like horse of a different color. There's just so many things to do. That basically you like pick one objective and then you kind of go for that. So the objective that I want to go for is Battle of the Wicked Witch. So basically I have to start Emerald City Multi-Ball, I have to start Rescue Multi-Ball, I have to start a Munchkin mode, and I have to start Fireball Frenzy. So Munchkin mode, you basically have to hit the rainbow targets. You have to hit each of the little targets. There's targets under those letters. You have to hit those once, and then that lights the mini playfield, and then you have to swirl it around. I think initially you have to swirl it around 7 times, and then that starts a Munchkin mode. To start Fireball Frenzy, I have to get the witch to come up 3 times, and then hit her twice each time. That's why after I do the... yeah. Your fingers will hurt even more after you play some more. So that's why after I lock the ball in for Rescue Multi-Ball, I'm going to short plunge and go for the witch, because that saves me a shot each time starting the witch hurry up. So let's see if I can do that. Oh, so I hit her, but I must have been off a little bit. So, which is fine. It's a bummer, but doesn't seem to be registering. So, let's try it one more time.
I feel like a new man.
Nope, nope. Alright. That was a bad first ball. One thing I did do is, okay, so there's 3 locks you have to light for Emerald City Multi-Ball. Each one you light by spelling a character's name. So you spell Tin Man, you spell Scarecrow, and you spell Lion. And you spell Tin Man by rolling over Tin Man 6 times, Scarecrow 7 times, and Lion 4 times. Those locks tend to just kind of happen through the normal course of playing the game. So rarely will I deliberately go for a particular rollover unless I really need to start Emerald City Multi-Ball, and like there's, you know, I have like one rollover left or something.
I'm just biding my time.
Okay, so we finished one of the witch hurry-ups. Gonna see if we can lock ball for Emerald City Multi-Ball. F-Berts! Buddy, I love your stream. Thanks for the follow. Or FZ-Berts. FZ-Berts. Fizzberts. Fizzberts. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate your follow so much. I'm going to repeat it so that way I can see it. Because I didn't get to see it when I was... There we go. But you know what I need to do? I need to pop that up to the top. Browser source. Yeah, here we go. Just Berts. Oh, it's short for Berserker. Oh, okay. Berserker. Let's see that one. There we go. Now we can see it. Berserker. Alright. For some reason it was underneath before. That doesn't help. Well, Berserker, my friend, Berts, Berserker, so it would be Burrs. Alright, let's play a game. I love watching your stream, by the way.
Scared, huh?
Alright, let's start a Munchkin mode.
I also have the power to grant rewards.
If I can stop flailing around.
Let's hit the yellow brick road.
The left ramp, the purple colored insert. Oh, over here? This purple colored insert means that a haunted forest mode is lit. So the next time I'm over here, I can actually kill the pop bumpers, and that usually helps it. It's red now. Oh, that one. Oh, that is for a horse of a different color. Okay. So, again, there's so many different things going on in this game. Okay, so all around the playfield, there are different horse inserts. So right now we've got like a purple one here, a red one, an orange one, and a green one. So, one of the kind of mini games is collecting... No, just to the left of the ramp at the back. Yeah, it's a horse. So basically each one will give me a different colored horse. And what I want to do, I want to collect 4 horses of different colors. So I want to have, like, right now I could potentially have a purple horse, a red horse, an orange horse, and a green horse if I shot those shots. What I do have, though, it looks like I have like 2 purple horses and a magenta horse. Yeah, chat lag. So right now, on the backlash, just under, let me see if I can put my finger, just under my ball count, right there, just under my ball count, it's my horse count. So yeah, right now I have like 2 dark purple horses and a magenta horse. So that's not a great combo, but it's not bad. So once I get 4 horses, I want to shoot it up this, like, what is it? It's like the away team shot on Star Trek or whatever. So basically, or I think there's also a similar shot on Spider-Man. So I want to shoot it up here and it goes back into the shooter lane. That allows me to collect my horse of a different color. When I collect my horse of a different color, that helps me multiply my Munchkin modes. So it's like a whole other ridiculous, it's a whole other ridiculous side game that it'll help you get like a really good, solid game, or really solid score, because Munchkin modes can be extremely lucrative. Alright, so we've got, in the background, we have a Lord of the Rings, and we have a Grand Prix. And then in the not too distant future, and then just behind me, where you can't see it here, is my my time warp, and probably in like a week or so I'm gonna play some time warp because I know there's everybody out there is itching to see some gameplay on that. All right, so let's short plunge. Let's see if we can get a witch mode going. Nope. Okay, that's okay. So let's see if we can get it up the ramp. All right, so now I need to do. So I needed to do a few more loops to get a Munchkin mode started, and then there's a little bit of a grace period where I can get it back up the ramp, and start where I was. It is, yeah. It has banana flippers, just like this, which at some point in time I plan on putting banana flippers on Lord of the Rings and on Wizard of Oz and playing it. So I think people are super interested in seeing that. I know. I have to get the banana flippers out just about every stream. Yeah, every stream I gotta put my banana right in the camera. Let's go bananas out. Yeah. All right. Man, I am not playing great, which is pretty typical. Okay, so I just killed the pop bumper, and so I'm starting a haunted scoring mode. In this particular instance, I don't even know which one I started. Which one did I start? Shots. So every shot scores a thing out. Yes, you did. You got to see the special rubbers. Losing balls left and right. No. Oh. That was going all right. I was collecting characters left and right. Terrible. Terrible game anyways. Oh well. Yay! Thursday streams win!
Put 'em on.
I feel like I got another. Did I miss a host? Who else is hosting me? Ogre Dos Gatos. Thank you, Ogre Dos Gatos, for the host. I appreciate it. If anybody is watching from some of the other streams, if you don't mind popping over to Boom Go Pinball, let me know you're interested in what I do. Hit that follow button. You can go back to the other stream if you want to. That's fine. Just at some point in time, pop over to Boom Go Pinball, hit the follow button. Let me know you're interested in watching more pinball, and hopefully we can get a time. It seems like, gosh, Thursday afternoons are a hit. So we'll see. All right, full plunge around, fail at that. At least start. A witch, hurry up.
If you can't take it, get out of the It takes power to control my ball.
Nope.
I'm fired up. You're not afraid of a little ball, are you?
Ogre Dos Gatos.
Full of great money. This should spark enough of it.
Take me with you? Shoot that spear with speed.
Pull out.
No!
Get you all in good time.
Missed it. Missed it, missed it. Well, that's true. Yeah, I watch quite a few streams at work, but it's funny because I tend to watch a lot of the streams that happen the night before. So I'll watch the replays. So whenever a daytime stream comes on, it's always great. There's a guy, I think he's like AKM Pinball maybe. He does a lot of like morning streams, and those are great to get your day started. All right, let's see here. Which, as Carl D'Angelo would say. Okay, so we got a couple options. I can lock a ball. I could lock a ball for. Let's lock a ball for rescue. Yeah, I think he streams during the day because I feel like he has like a night job or something, and I see him in the morning all the time. So. All right, so yeah, let's do the witch again. Woo! So I got to be really careful because they this is the screen printed cabinet, and I gotta. My worst nightmare is putting a big dent in it by slap, and I slap save a lot. Mostly because I'm terrible. Yeah. I just gotta say that toy, that spinning house toy, on the on the mini playfield, is just amazing. I hit you. Come on. Ah. Yeah. I'm gonna take my ring off. Ah. My finger swelled a little bit from slapping the cabinet. There we go. Don't tell me, wife. I'm not married anymore. All right. So the one I was going to say about the horse of a different color, but I decided it was not worth saying. I was going to say about the rainbow horses. It's kind of a cheat. Rainbow horses simultaneously they'll count as any horse, but then they cut your total in half. It's like a half bonus. All right, let's start a multi-ball before I drain. Yeah. This is going to be a soap opera. What are you doing, Adam? Like, well, my wife knows where my love really lies.
Shoot that deer with speed. It's a veritable the orbit.
That's right, those children. That is where the blood flies in my stomach.
I'm just biding my time.
My real love lies in pinball. Alright, what are we missing?
I don't like this forest. It's dark and creepy.
Alright, we're missing quite a few steps. So I'm gonna try to start rescue multi-bowl. She's no one! She means nothing to me! Just some girl I met at the fair.
Shoot the castle.
Believe me, she's already got plenty of other boyfriends. They're pretty scary. One of them's all stitched up, and the other one's a lion. Yeah, and the last one, well, he's in the middle. Whoa! All right.
This should spot things up a bit. That has to be luck.
All right. Fireball Frenzy is lit.
Good shot.
I think I. Yes, you did. That's okay. I'm not here to, you know, so the setup has the capability of just recording, and there have definitely been times when I'm like, you know, I could just like record, cause I record, and then like if I do anything worth sharing, I'll just upload it. But that's no fun. You gotta play under pressure.
Here, Scarecrow. Wanna play ball?
Make haste, child. I can't think. Oh, my arms.
Ah, I knew it. I knew it. So it claims that we've got 9 people watching, but I don't see 9 people in the chat. Oh well. Hard punch all the way around. Fail.
Oh, stop.
Wonder holds many riches.
Looks like there's a twister coming. Better shoot the ramp.
You're doing almost as well as my monkey.
No, 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 no. Whoops.
Put 'em on.
All right.
You don't have the power to control my ball. Toto.
That's how you cheat.
I'm just buying my time.
All right.
Beautiful shot. Hit the castle.
I don't know that word. Start again. Start again. Sarve fen. Start again.
Not so fast. Not so fast.
Yeah.
All power. Oh, I feel like a new man.
So right. So are you Running Man 1979? Are you in the Oslo Pinball Club or what? Where do you fall?
Stop. We're on our way. No room. His bark is worse than his bite. I don't like this little bump in the night.
Oh my.
Woo! I'll tell you what, I love streaming because it really makes you have to have like very good split attention. Yeah. Okay, so the Dorothy multi-ball. You the first thing you have to do is when I do that like long plunge, you have to light. 1 second. Let me go ahead and win this for you. So close, yet so far away. Ah, not gonna happen. Okay. Okay, so once I lock the one ball with the monkey, I have to get up into the upper playfields through the vertical up kicker to the left. So I pop up to the upper playfield, upper left playfield. And then I have to spell rescue, and so you can spell rescue in a couple different ways. You can obviously hit the targets. That'll give you a letter. You can, if you hit the search loop, that's that little arrow that's at the top. That'll spot you a letter. Or if you knock the doors down before spelling rescue, you can get it into the doors for 2 letters. So once, I'll try to get up there quickly so that way you can kind of... So that way you can kind of see what I'm talking about. Okay, so what I have to do is I have to spell rescue. And in some ways I can do that by actually hitting the targets, going around the search loop. Now I'm going to pop it. Okay, so now okay. Unfortunately, I just messed up. But now that I've spelled rescue, all I have to do is knock on the door 3 times. So 2, 3. okay, the door's open, and then I have to lob it. Oh, come on. I needed to lob it in there. Didn't do a good job of it.
Go away.
Now, as an alternative, if I get it back up there, and instead of making it into the door, if I hit it on the search loop, if I hit it in the search loop, forgot I had no hold flippers. I can. It's okay. I don't want to do that anyways. So if I hit it in the search loop instead of the door, then I lock an additional ball. So it turns it from a 2-ball multi-ball into a 3-ball multi-ball or whatever. So just like that. So now I have to spell rescue again to turn it from. See if it finds the ball. So now I'm potentially going to start a 3-ball rescue multi-ball now that I've locked an additional ball. It's very much a timing game, figuring out where
I have a little something brewing for you. Go away. You don't have the power to control my ball.
Let's see if we can get it started.
The crystal ball!
So what's happening is, you probably can't see it, but that shot is blocked by a stand-up target.
You're no match for my
And you basically have to knock the stand-up target down a couple times. Once you fail to start a... Okay. So yeah, so once you fail to like lock a ball or start a mode or whatever, the drop target goes up, so it just makes it harder to get back up there. Okay, rescue multi-ball is a little more straightforward, jackpot based, where each of the major shots are a jackpot. And then once you collect all the jackpots, the super jackpot and the mega jackpot are lit in the upper playfield. Okay, so it looks like I do have a jackpot lit in the upper playfield if I can get up there. See, a lot of good players will cradle the ball on their right flipper and then just get the other ball up. Or cradle ball on their left flipper and then get the ball up. I'm not that good. The sun is coming out, making it difficult to see the back glass. I apologize for that. Yep, take care. Thanks for watching. Yeah, thanks so much. All right, here's the deal. We got 2 more games, no restarts, and then we'll call this stream a success. Hopefully, it'll be successful as far as awards go, right? Move the camera over so that way a little less glare.
I'll be watching you, child.
Let's see. bit better. Oh, well. Yes. I appreciate, Zell, you sticking in for the stream. Yeah, hopefully I don't do too well, because you might starve yourself to death, right? Mainly, I only want to do 2 more games. It's funny because everybody's hungry. Mainly, I only want to do 2 more games because I'm hungry. I got home from work and then, like a good streamer, just went straight for streaming and not for lunch. So it'll be a late lunch for me, which is fine.
Remember, the journey is the reward.
Okay. Got to play it a little closer, a little less risk here, and then I immediately risk the ball
Hey, fellas,
considerably.
Does this uniform make me look boxy?
Please help me. Get it harder. You're almost there.
Mm.
Looks like there's a twister coming. Better shoot the ramp.
Or maybe that way.
No! Don't forget, if you are new to the stream or you are watching on one of our gracious hosts, pop over sometime to Boom Go Pinball, hit that follow button, let me know you're interested in seeing me
Fear with speed.
playing some Pinball.
I'm as good as collected.
Go away.
Doesn't cost you a thing to follow me, believe it or not. Just makes me feel a little less lonely.
I'll be watching you guys.
He's got a good arm for a tree.
Alright, so let's lock a ball.
This horse is quite a chameleon.
Whoa! I missed a bunch of... How did I miss all those hosts? Let's take a minute and thank Max Villain, The Arcade, Hella Heart Pinball, Buffalo Pinball, and Ogre to Dos Gatos for the hosts. Thank you. That is extremely generous. I didn't realize I was being hosted by that many people. Guess who is not going to be going to work anymore on Thursdays? This guy. Don't know how I missed all those. Sorry, guys. You know what? Let's bump this over just a hair so we don't keep getting in the shot. Guys and gals, I'm sure there's some lady streamers out there. Don't want to forget the lady streamers. Just a little bit. Trying to make this stream go as long as possible, so that way Zell starves to death. So you're welcome, Zell. All right.
Oh, well then.
Oiled up and ready for action.
That's a lucky shot.
Nope.
Shoot that spear with
You brought the wrong witch. I'm just
No.
wasting my time.
Okay, so yeah, with a horse of a different color, the first time you collect it, you need 4. The second time you need 5. The third time you need 6. So right now I have 4, so I can collect it. And the way that I collect it is shooting it up this. See where it's? You probably. Let me see if you can see it. It's kind of covered by the camera, but basically, so I pop this up and then I shoot it back into the shooter lane there. So. Hey, Al Anonymous. How's it going in lovely sunny Florida? It is unseasonably warm here in Ohio. It is like probably 70 degrees. And that's pretty warm for November in Ohio. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful sunny day. And I'm playing pinball. So, got to do it. It's FL. I thought I said Florida. Did I not say Florida? If I didn't say Florida, I apologize. Yeah, so each time, I believe that each time you collected it, it goes up. I think. I hope. Because that's what I just said. So. Oh, yeah. The weather is always tolerable, right? Yeah. Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Shoot that spear with speed.
All right, what to do? Yeah. I suppose that's one thing about Florida is that the weather is always nice, especially if you live by a beach or some sort of town where. So I think your arcade is in Orlando, which I suppose is okay, pretty touristy. And you know what? I have family who lives in Fort Myers and family who lives in Fort Lauderdale, and I will say that, you know, after a while, you know, having the beach to go to probably could get pretty old. But for me, if it's going to be that hot and muggy, I want a beach. All right, so I think, yeah, so I have got a couple multi-balls stacked going on here. I don't even know what I have stacked. All I know is that I'm doing great. Yeah, so it sounds like I've got a Emerald City Rescue. There is a lot of balls on the table. Emerald City Rescue, Crystal Ball mode. At this point, because I can't really trap up because of the Crystal Ball mode. See if we can get a super jackpot without trapping up. And I think I might be in Fireball Frenzy, maybe too. I don't know. I may have accidentally started it. Oh, I was so close to a super jackpot. All right. Woo, that was fun. So I guess I didn't start Fireball Frenzy.
It's a veritable volume whipping wind.
Gotta get some
Can't quite get it right.
little momentum there. No! I trusted too much. that was fun. Hey! Alright. We're one step closer to a meal.
You're the king of the machine.
Actually, that's a terrible score. Alright, so we have one game left. Now, if you're watching and you want me to play another game. Now, according to the stats, there are like 10 people watching. That's what it says. Let's look. Hold on. Let's see here. I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's definitely 6 people watching. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's definitely 5 people watching. So if I can get 2 people, 3 people, if I can get 3 people to say that they want to see another game, they can say it in the chat, I will play another game. Otherwise, this is the last game. I will allow you, I'm just going to play the game. I'm just going to play the game. If you want to see another game, by the end of this game, somebody's got to chat in. 3 people got to chat in. 3. That they want. Now, if you don't want to see another game and you're hungry, that's fine. I'm not going to count it against you. But I need a consensus here. What I'm doing. Okay, there's one.
You're not afraid of a little ball, are you?
You might be alone, Zell.
Freeze that curler dog. You can't keep a wicked witch down.
The rainbow is getting more colorful. Time is effective.
Oh, my arms.
All right. Berserker. Oh. It's 2. We need one more. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? It's hopefully somebody will, because I am doing terribly. Hey! That's it. One more round after this one, which is good, because this game is turning out terribly.
You can't keep a wicked witch down.
For those of you who didn't see, yeah, JP did not put a link in there.
You can't take it. Get out of the pinball game.
It's interesting what the robots see as. I know. It's always just one more. Yeah, I had a real problem. Yeah, I know.
Shoot the cannon. Safe with you.
Do you think the wizard would give me some brains?
Oh. Yeah.
One shot!
No, it does not. Now the question is, will I deliberately throw this? Deliberately no, but for some reason, I've been doing terribly. Oh, wow. I didn't realize I had another ball.
You don't have the power to control my ball.
All right, let's play for real. Because I haven't been playing for real at all this whole time. See what we get. What do we get? What do we get? No-hole flippers. It's been giving me no-hole flippers quite a bit.
Hurry, I want to get out of here.
There we go. There we go. We'll get them both back. Lock it up. Start multi-ball. Win the game. Win the princess. Ah. All right. You asked for it. You're gonna get it. One more game. All right. So, for any of you who are not following, hit that follow button. Come on. What are you waiting for? Make my day. Hit the follow button. If you're not already following. If you're following, that's fine. I'm not going to make you follow along again. You don't have to. Just one more game. Woo!
Great. We're surrounded.
Pop. Grab it. Okay. Skill shot. Boo! Boo! Boo!
I can cause accidents too. I'm fired up. You can't. I'll be watching you, child.
Woo!
Go away.
No, no, yes!
Doing almost as well as my monkey.
Not like this. Hey, we got 6 people watching. That's not bad. Oh, you know what? I think the other people might be watching on the feed on the what you call it? Yeah, it might be watching on the hosts. Yeah. Okay. So lights. Yeah, I don't know why Lights Out has not come up yet. Ubu, gimme! Gimme! Ooh. Ooh. You bugging me! Whoa! Wow, don't make it complicated. Just read the word. You bugging me? Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. So, yeah, the Lights Out, I'm not sure why we haven't seen it. We've seen a bunch of no-hold flippers. Hopefully we'll see this. Now, the reverse flipper mode, you might have to go back a couple videos, but I did get to reverse flipper mode. Basically, I have to start all the crystal ball modes, which I've not done yet. But let's see if we can get Lights Out, Lights On. Because that is always a really fun mode. No.
Oh, so clumsy.
So, Carl D'Angelo, who did an amazing video about a previous version of Wizard of Oz Code, but he was just kind of going on about how he never uses the upper flipper, and it's not a bad idea to not use it. I feel like I need to use it more than I actually need to use it. So, I mean, he'll use it for the witch skill shot, but not when the ball's coming down the.
The rainbow holds many riches.
So, we'll do another one. If anybody of you are watching on a hosted channel, sometime pop over here, hit the follow button. I'll give you a personal shout out greeting of thanks and goodwill, good tidings for all, because I care about people following me. Oh, no! Now, if anybody is truly interested, I should probably start playing a little bit better, but...
The crystal ball!
Nope, nope. No, no! Guess what, guys? We're probably going to play one more game. Because I don't like this one.
Here's a beautiful reward.
Alright.
Looks like this. Better shoot the rat.
Sweet baby Jesus.
You don't have the power to control my ball. If you can't
It's gonna come back.
get out of the pinball game. If you want to play with me, you'll get all you want. That has to be luck. You got lucky this time.
Very resourceful with your step.
Now there's two options. I could go for that Munchkin mode, or I could go for it lights out, lights on, weak flippers. I know that Zell wants to see lights on. It's quite the sight.
Sweetheart, you're almost there. Help! I'm in here. I'm locked up in the witch's castle. You're almost there.
No.
Shoot that spear with speed.
So I'm trying to remember which one. I'm not sure what yellow is.
You're my hero.
All right. Somebody lied. I'm playing another game. But then that's it. That's all. I'm not doing another one. I'm gonna play the game and not read the chat.
What a love.
I have a little something brewing for you.
I'm scared, huh? Won't you take me with you?
You called it. Or somebody called it. Who called it? Let's see it. Tater Salad. Tater Salad actually called it. Is that another status screen? Oh yeah, yeah. So yeah, if you hold both flippers in, actually I think you just have to hold one flipper in. I can cycle through and look at where everything is. You know, high scores, blah blah. Okay, so what's nice is Brave Wall. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, so this one gives me where my progress is towards Wicked Witch. So basically, I need to start. Wish that didn't time out so fast. Whoop, hold on. So in order to battle the Wicked Witch, I have to start Emerald Multi-Ball, start Rescue Multi-Ball, start Fireball Frenzy, and start a Munchkin mode, and then that'll go. Then this also just gives me all the different, which haunted modes, which Munchkin modes I've played, where my Fireball Frenzies are, how many tilt warnings I have left, how long I've been playing the game, stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then even further than that, so this is the map to battle the Wicked Witch, and then this is the map to Somewhere Over the Rainbow, which is like one of the elements of getting Somewhere Over the Rainbow is battling the Wicked Witch. So it's pretty cool. Okay, so I see you're looking. All right, so I've got a couple different. Whoa, JP3. I didn't even realize you weren't following, but thanks for the follow now, right? I appreciate everybody coming over and chit-chatting. Okay, so I've got a couple different cameras. So my playfield camera, at some point in time, I'll have to like take pictures or something of the cameras that I use, because it's kind of hard to show the cameras you use while you're using them. Okay, so I've got a bullet cam. I've got a bullet cam, a Sony bullet cam that hooks up to this part you can see. Hopefully we don't mess anything up. Okay. Okay, so this bullet cam is basically, so the camera is above there, but then I can control it through this pack, and then it just goes into a USB. And then then I have a HDMI out that goes into a Blackmagic mini recorder box, which you can barely see. So I've got this Sony, I don't even know what model number it is. Okay, so the bullet cam is the Sony HXR-MC1. So that's the HXR-MC1 is the bullet cam, and then it's a Blackmagic Ultra Studio mini recorder is how I'm ingesting it into the computer. So that's the overhead cam. My player cam is just my webcam that's on my computer, so that kind of is easy. And then my back glass cam is a HVR V1U. It's a Sony HVR V1U HDV camcorder that I'm ingesting through FireWire because I'm running on a Mac. So I just plug the FireWire in, plug it into the computer, and it kind of the computer can use it kind of like a USB webcam. So I just ingest with that. So I like using, I mean, these are all, I'm a video producer, so these are cameras that are kind of outdated for use in video production, but I mean, they're, pretty good. So, and the reason why I like the two cameras, the Sonys, is they're higher end cameras, and I have a lot more control over what it can do. Like the Sony playfield cam, it's got a optical zoom, so I can zoom in, zoom out, all that, which is pretty cool. If we want to really look at the playfield, we can do that. So that's got an optical zoom, so it gives it a pretty clean look. And then of course, the other one is just a camcorder, an HDV camcorder. So, we can, that's where I can zoom in, check my focus. Make sure that's focused. And what's nice about those two cameras is that I have full control over, the gamma curve, exposure, frame rate, blah, 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 all that, the shutter speed, all that. Okay, so those are the two main cameras, and then that. But then I also have, which it's been acting up, so I haven't been using it. Then I also have a Hero 3 that I use whenever I'm doing a third camera, a third angle. Like typically I like to have on Wizard of Oz, I like to have an angle of the mini playfield, the castle playfield. But this thing has been, it's not the camera, the computer has just been acting up, and it just doesn't like having two Blackmagic cameras ingested at the same time. And it was working okay the other night. And I think it was like last night maybe when Lethal Frag was hanging out in the chat. And then it just kept freezing, and then it would like quit the application. Okay, so all those are being ingested into OBS. I use Open Broadcaster software on a Mac i7. It's just an old Mac, just an old iMac i7 that we weren't using at the studio, so I brought it in here to do this. Funny enough, we actually we do a decent amount of streaming, so I kind of was able to borrow a lot of this equipment by saying like, hey, we could potentially learn from what I glean from streaming. ZZ Top, ZZ Top 21. Welcome to the stream. If you're not already following, hit that follow button. Let me know you're interested in pinball and watching me squirm around and flail away. I was just giving yeah. Hey, now I'll say this: I am originally from Akron, Ohio, and so with the Indians losing, it's a little sad. However, since the Cavs won so big time this year, I'm gonna let the Cubs have it this year. You guys can have it. You deserve it, buddies. So, all right. So let's see if we can screw up the stream even more by making adjustments that are unnecessary. Okay, cool. So yeah, so we got my playfield cam, I got my backglass cam, the player cam, and then the secondary camera. And like I said, the two main cameras, or the two main playfield cameras, are going through Blackmagic Mini Studio Recorder. And then I have, to light it all up, I have a flow light, which is well, it's getting really bright, obviously. So what it is basically like, in the industry, there are a series of lights called, hey, ZZ Top, I tell you what, Keith Johnson, my favorite programmer, tell him I love him, because I do. I love these rules. I've been expounding upon, I was, for a long time I was playing Lord of the Rings, and now I'm, really into Wizard of Oz. Those Keith Johnson rules, mighty fine. But yeah, so these flow lights, so in production, there's these things called Kino flows, and they're kind of like modified fluorescent lights, but they're a lot more stable. The color temperature is a lot more stable. Just in general, it's just a better overall experience. You have a lot more control over what you can do with the light. So I like that, and I just stole that from work. That is something that's not outdated, but nobody knows I have it. So it gives off a really nice soft light that you can aim and do stuff like that. So that is my setup. Let's actually play a game, because this is a bonus game, for Pete's sake.
anything?
The rainbow is getting more colorful.
Nope.
Time is back.
All right. Focus up. What do we want to go for? Let's go for light.
We're surrounded.
Yeah. Blinded you, huh? Blinded by the light.
You're brave.
Shoot that spear with speed.
All right, I should probably do something worthwhile.
That is for the butterflies in my stomach.
So what I did right there was trying to. Ah, see, I still needed one more. I was trying to get it to go in to start a haunted mode. I will try to start your lights out mode, Zell. Don't worry. It's funny because this game, there definitely has not been many. We've had weak flippers, a bunch. All right, let's see what we get. What do we get? What do we got? Can't remember what the colors are. No hold flippers. Ah, sorry. We'll get it. Nope. I thought, for some reason, I thought the crystal ball mode was over. Really? Oh my gosh! I keep forgetting.
She's quite the chameleon. The trapper.
Well, that one was actually my fault.
Your patience has paid off.
I definitely got lights on and lights off since I changed the rules. So I'm trying to think. Well, oh, this is what happens when I talk. Ah. All right. Come on. There we go.
You want to see into my ball, eh?
Oh, splendid.
All right. What do we got? Lights out. Close. Getting closer.
More points, less lights.
Shoot that spear with speed. Step forward, Scarecrow. Shoot the rat. The orbit. And you, Scarecrow. Watch the rat. Shoot the rat.
All right.
You're no match for my powers. If you want to play with me, you'll get all you want.
You dare to ask me for courage?
You never knew.
Drain one too many balls off. But that's okay.
Shoot the rat.
Nope. Okay.
I can cause accidents too.
No! Ah.
Prepare that projectile like pinball beauties. No harm. I'll just follow the rules.
I also have the power to grant rewards.
Get the W, and then we can start a Munchkin mode.
Time is a factor.
I'm not sure. I think the extra ball is missing.
Looks like there's a twist coming. Better shoot the ramp.
I'm fired up.
No! Lights on is definitely available. It definitely is. And I'm gonna prove it to you. Alright guys, this is it. This is like really it.
Make haste, child.
Yeah.
My wife is actually going to be home in 20 minutes. So
The rainbow holds many riches.
no, I know. I know you were joking. I just want to, I don't know, play another game. This is really, really, really it. Like the other ones were fake it's. This is really it.
You're all high. This gives me the heebie-jeebies.
The rainbow target. Looks like there's a twister coming. Better shoot the ramp.
Do you think the wizard can give me some brains?
See, this is why I stream. I don't have any mates. So all of you are my closest, best, and most dear friends. Ah. It's funny because, yeah, it wasn't that long ago that I was like, I feel like I was starting, oh,
You don't have the power to control my ball.
I feel like I was starting, Lights Out and Weak Flippers all the time, and now it's
If you can't
a no-go.
Would you take me with you?
Wish I could remember what colors. Let's find out what blue is. I know red is no hold. Lights Out again? Yeah.
Near the speed.
Should have hit it again. Oh well.
I'll get you. Good
So you can't tell, but there is a Munchkin mode going right now because the lights are out. Now, I would say for this multi-ball isn't too bad because the call-outs really let you know like what you're supposed to be shooting. The tough part is when you have an add-a-ball, you don't know when Glinda is lit. Because the lights are on.
Worse than his bite.
If you can't take the heat, get out the pinball game. Oh, did that. This should swap things up a bit. Your time is over. I'll get you for this.
No. Woo! All right. Where are we at now? Got like nothing lit.
Go away.
The throne room. Oh, oil a little low.
You're doing almost as well as my monkey.
So what I'm trying to do is start rescue multi-ball now that we have the ball lock. Trying to get up there. Nope.
The rainbow targets.
All right. There we go.
Why are the evil castles always so hard to get to?
Can't keep a wicked witch down.
Woo! 16-bit Jim, thanks for the follow, buddy. I appreciate it.
I'm just buying up my time.
You caught me right at the end of this stream because this is absolutely my last game.
Good time.
I'm not gonna play any more for you. Not your monkey.
I can't think.
I mean, I am, but
I'll be watching you, child. That has to be possible.
oh, that was not fair. That's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. Don't worry.
You don't have the power to control my ball.
Anybody got a bell? The haunted forest. I want it.
All right.
Or maybe that way.
Woo! That was a close one.
I can't think.
Man alive.
Won't you take me with you?
So close. There we go.
The drop target.
It's like Insta-drain.
Biding my time.
Good Lord. We locked like 1,000 balls in there.
This horse is quite the chameleon. The orbit.
Did I miss any? While we're doing this, let me see if I missed any follows. Nope. All right.
Time is a factor. Put 'em on.
This should
No!
no.
All right, guys. I'm really gonna try hard on this one. Well, thank you so much. If you haven't already, pop over, hit that follow button. You can find me on Facebook at Boom Go Pinball. You can find me on Instagram, boom underscore go underscore double underscore flip. Find me on Twitter at Boom Go Pinball. I try to stream when I feel like it. I was streaming on Sundays and Wednesdays. I'm still kind of doing that, but you know, follow me on Instagram or Twitter, and I usually try to tweet it out. Or I'll do surprise streams. So, all right, everybody, thanks so much for joining. Thank you for all the follows. I mean, good Lord, we've gotten maybe at least 5. Let's see how many follows we have just on this stream alone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 follows just from today. I really appreciate it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh my goodness, I would have forgotten. Good, just in time. She'll be here in 8 minutes. So, thanks so much. You guys are great. Go be square, play pinball, have fun, live a good life. Have a good life. I'll see you guys later. Take care.